Tom, this isn't your first pre-season with the first team. Tell us about Spain so far and the hard work that's been demanded of you.
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. We've got quite a mixed group this season round, as the things are at the moment. We've got quite a small group of senior players and a lot of young lads coming on the trip, and I myself have been in their shoes, so it's a massive opportunity for them, and I think they've taken it really well so far, and everyone's applying themselves really well, I think, and yeah, it's got a few more days out here. Yeah, we're really enjoying the facilities, and yeah, it's going well.
What's the hardest part of pre-season? Is it the running, the gym, the return of match action? What do you find most challenging?
It's always the constant fatigue. I think that's the hardest part. Obviously, coming back from off-season, each players will approach it differently, but there's always that transition that's hard to deal with, and it's very tiring. It's been very tiring out here, but I think that's the best thing really, because then you're obviously getting fitter and keep putting yourself in the best shape for the season.
And obviously you're all natural competitors. We've seen it in some of the footage that's been put out across the week. You don't want to be the last one to complete the laps of the pitch or lift the weakest weights. How do you focus on making yourself stronger?
It's sort of step by step really. You don't want to go too hard too early in pre-season, and I've made that mistake before. I remember when I was coming through and under Jose Gomez, I got injured in the first week, and then that was me sort of out of the picture. So yeah, I've sort of learnt from that, and everyone approaches it differently, like I said. But yeah, no, it's a steady one. Obviously, apply yourself, but do it in the correct way, and then come August the 5th or whatever it is, yeah, you'll be in a good shape.
And 39 starts last season, only Andy Yeardom and Jeff Hendrick made more. How do you feel being the beating heart of the defence?
Yeah, it's obviously it's something that I'm extremely proud of, and I think it's something that in the off season that I'm reflect on, and obviously things went the way they did, but personally there's things that I look back on and thought was successful for myself, and stepping into that role and getting a lot of games. That's something that I want to keep doing, and there's a lot of things to work on. I'm very aware of that. Yeah, we'll see.
And you took the vice-captaincy last season as well. Have you enjoyed it, or was it a difficult one considering the season we had?
I've reflected a lot on that as well, and there were definitely good bits and sort of eye-opening bits, but I've always tried to just take things in my stride, especially as I am still young, and I think that's only going to help me in my career. So yeah, there were good bits and there were some bits that sort of left me thinking a lot and working things out, but no, on the whole I enjoyed it.
And moving on from that, have you set yourself any targets going into the season ahead already, or are you taking it as it comes?
I think, to be fair, it's still quite early. That's something that I always do every season, and I've got a few things in mind. But no, I think once we get the games going and yeah, things settle down, I'll then set some goals.